Welcome, everyone, to Thundering Einherjar, episode 18. My name is Sam Leonard. I'll be your GM. I have some players.
I am Jägermeister, playing as Denver Wright, writing about the rights that we do, making things all right.
My name is Zerder, playing Geralt Kenshin, the space Viking with a grudge.
Hi, I'm Suda, playing Yvonne Horn, and Caleb's new favorite.
I am Hegemon Lur, playing Caleb Archer, the commander of the Thundering Einherjar, and one whose motto is, "What's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine, and I want it."
And I'm Isborn, playing as Reina Hafa, the medic of the team, which is pretty much very concerned about our old commander.
All right, so you guys have just finished clearing out the space of... there were 6 fighters, combatants in the room that you're currently standing in. As Geralt knocks down, or rather, as Caleb knocks down the door and steps out of the way of Geralt, who throws the door open, seeing behind it a person behind a defensive structure of some sort or other with a rapidly upspinning machine gun, and it is currently Geralt's turn.
Before we jump in there, is there any weapons on the bodies that we could loot?
I mean, yeah, they all had assault rifles, smoke grenades, a couple of actual grenades. You've had 12 seconds since the end of combat, or 18 seconds since the end of combat between that and Caleb opening up the door. So, enough time for one grab. Or 2.
I'll pick up an assault rifle.
Okay, you have an assault rifle.
Geralt sees there. I see a single person.
Yup.
I don't see anyone else.
Nope.
Doggone it! I was planning to throw a grenade, but I think you retconned the positioning and amount of people.
I mean,
you knew
we did hear a boo, right?
You knew there were 12 people down here from information you found. You've killed 6 of them.
And we also heard something spinning up like a machine gun, right?
You have a machine gun. You see a machine gun spinning up, like a.
Well, grenade.
Okay, which tile are you shooting it at?
Is the guy in the same tile as the machine gun?
The machine gun is the tile, and basically it's part of this structure here.
I'll lob it at that.
Okay, roll your attack with your grenade. Yep, that hits that location for 11 damage. All right. It would impact him. He gets a save. And it would, let me see. I need a snap to center. All right. It's 5. Everybody else is considered. Okay. Do. He gets a save. Pop you open. Thank you. Save. He makes a save, so he takes half damage. So that is minus 5. All right. So yeah, the grenade goes off, doing some minor damage to the desk structure in front of him. He ducks down, successfully getting behind enough cover that he's bloodied but not killed. Your movement was opening the door, and then you threw a grenade. Yvonne, you're up.
Well, the line of sight is not all that great.
Nope.
I think I better duck.
You might want to plug your ears, Denver.
All right. Sniper rifle, I'm assuming?
Affirmative.
Okay. Shoot your sniper rifle. 18 will not hit him behind his shield as he has some level of cover. So you pang a bullet into the shield around his gun. Any more movement?
Negatory.
Okay. Caleb.
All right, well, the adrenaline's still going, so I'm just going to dash in there.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get 6. You can get here. Here. Yeah. 5. It'd be an
Oh,
exert
let's go right there.
right there. All right. So you see 2 guys with assault rifles beneath you, 2 guys with assault rifles above you, the guy with the machine gun to your currently left if you're facing down. Another guy with assault rifle top left-hand corner of the screen. None of them are within melee range of you.
That's fine. As a gunslinger, I can immediately switch guns.
Sure.
I think let's go to the... Oh, let's go to the combat shotgun. We'll take a
Okay.
shot at the guy on my left. Well, no, can I see the death trooper? Or is he's still essentially half cover?
He's still got plenty of cover from you, yes.
Yeah, so I'll go after this guy here.
Just
How do I ping the map again?
hold the button down. That guy. Okay, go for it. Pop out. Hold on. Combat shotty. Oh yeah, that is a hit. And I gave them HP. Why don't they have HP? Oh, I'm mad. All right, hold on a second. So it's 4. No. Doggone it, fingers. That number. So you whip out the combat shotgun, bring it up, hit him easily, and he goes down in a font of gory mess. So he is down. It is their turn. All right. So Caleb, Geralt, Denver, and Yvonne, I need you all to make a physical saving throw, please. This is... Nope. Edit. That. Alright, so... Why is that? Why? There we go. Okay. There we go. So everybody succeeded, which is fine. You all take 0 damage essentially, because you managed to dive and duck and weave out of this machine gun's range as it starts suppressing fire at you. But Caleb made himself a target from 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. So they get a... Yep. Submit. 15 hit you, Caleb.
Let me double check. I don't think so. No, it does not.
18?
An 18 does.
18's for 9 damage, 16.
Just barely, but it does hit.
For 8 damage, and then the last one misses. So 9 plus 8, 17 total.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah, you're not actually getting hit, but you're burning off all of your adrenaline as you're trying to dodge all of these shots coming in. Denver, your turn.
I'm going to move forward.
Okay.
You
can get to. If you move into the room, you can get to up to here. This hex. Because I think you guys have movement.
I'm going to cut to the right and.
Okay, that's fine.
There's a nice meaty shield there in front of me.
Yep. Works both ways.
And I'll take a shot to the guy to my south.
Okay, go for it.
And even though I picked up the assault rifle, I haven't figured out how to put it on my character tab, whatnot. So I'll just use the shotgun.
Oh, okay. Are you actually using a shotgun or are you using... Yeah, just... The assault rifle does 1d12 damage. Shotgun does... Here, I can add it to your sheet quick. Hold on a second. Denver.
It's the difference of D12 plus 3 versus 3D4, so
Yeah.
they're pretty similar.
It is combat rifle add. Should be there now.
Okay. Now that I see the stats, I'll probably stick to the shotgun anyways.
That's fine.
Especially the close range I'm on.
Right. Yeah, this is like ideal range for a shotty. Combat shotgun. 12 will not hit, so wham, wham, wham! Burst fire into the desk in front of this guy as he ducks out of the way.
Yeah, take that, desk.
Morena, you're up.
The question is, I also have Gunslinger too. Can I throw away my assault rifle to the side and pick up my sniper as well?
Yeah, you can have your sniper. Like you can just sling down your assault rifle and sling up your with gunslinger. Yeah.
Ah, right. Yep. I'll do that then and move into view here. Can I peek to the side of Geralt and see if I can see something there?
You can see whatever we can see now.
Yeah. So I'll take a shot at him with the sniper.
Yep.
23
23 will hit, doing 22 damage.
Wow.
So
That's almost max roll for damage too.
So oopsie. No. That is the right number. All right. So you put a bullet just above this guy's heart. Like it's pretty obvious. You thread past a impact plate and your sniper rifle punches right through the remainder of his armor. He is not down, but that was like there's a spray of blood against the back wall as the bullet went through and through.
And I move slightly behind.
Okay.
After.
Yep. Plenty of movement for that. Geralt.
I'm gonna move up to in front of Caleb, between Caleb and the dead guy, pulling my submachine gun out on the way.
Okay. Yep.
And then shoot at the machine gun guy as I
Okay.
as I skid to a halt.
Go for it. Uh, 19 hits the armor around. Not. You have not exceeded the cover the guy gets from his station. Nice cloud of bullets around him, but he is not injured. Yvonne.
How far can I get on a sprint?
If you want to do nothing but move, it's 12. If you want to shoot or something else, then it's 6.
That's normal movement.
Yep, that's normal movement.
What about scaling the machine gun?
An exert roll.
Okay.
You can't really fight him from there, but you could get behind the desk.
Getting behind the desk is the
Okay.
plan.
Exert plus strength to get past the desk set. That will not be enough. You get to there.
Well, dang. It's taller than I thought.
Yeah. Caleb.
All right, we'll go right there and see if we can knock out this desk.
Okay. He has no cover from you anymore, so shoot. That will hit for 13 damage, taking out the desk. Yes, 13. Thank you. All right, so he is he is down. It's their turn though. All right, so this guy will move here, shoving the troop, the guy who Caleb just shot out of the way. I need Geralt, Denver, and Yvonne to make a physical saving throw, please. Denver.
Oh no!
You all take 5 points of damage as the suppressing fire manages to clip you. These two guys continue to shoot. Yvonne is a nice juicy target. Combat rifle. That's not the right one. That's not the right person though. That is the right person.
Just quick question about the math on the. I made my save.
If you made your save,
So-
you take 0 damage.
Okay.
18 to hit you, Yvonne.
AC of 19, so negatory.
So you take they do not hit you.
Wow.
After getting stabbed, Yvonne developed Ironhide.
And one more person, Geralt looks real fun. Because they're right close. Geralt, 13, I'm assuming misses.
Yes, it does.
That is the end of the soldier's turn. Denver, you're up.
2, 3, 5. I assume I can run through Gerald's square.
Yep, absolutely. You can get around that pretty easily.
Okay, so I'm gonna get around behind here
Okay,
and shoot at the point blank guy.
you are shooting at the point blank guy. The point blank guy is thumped into the thing in front of him, and he goes very dead. So he is out. Yep. All right. Morena, you're up.
So if I take a look back in, since everyone ran in, do I
Yep.
think I can shoot past?
You are no danger of hitting Morena. Or sorry, hitting
Yeah.
Yvonne.
Yvonne, yeah.
Mm,
Then I will try this to do that.
okay, shot.
Since he was not dead yet.
Well, he the guy who was
Okay.
there died, but now it's a different guy
Oh.
there.
Right. Don't want to walk there. 16 to hit. That's less
16 will not hit.
Yep. But since all my friends went in, I go into
Okay,
2 more steps. Oh, there.
there you go. Geralt, the 2 guys below you are dead.
And Morena went into grenade range of the 2 northern guys.
The desks here are pretty sure they're hardcover. Like, if you, as long as
They're
you
metal.
don't, yeah, they're designed to take bullets and stuff. So as long as you don't miss, if you throw a grenade in that corner, the grenade's going to be effective.
What if you threw it in the upper right corner? Would that Am I too close to that one?
Might be 10 hex. Oh yeah, 5 hexes. So yes, you would take that.
Okay, don't throw it there.
But trying to land it in the corner because I actually saw he had picked up more grenades
Yeah.
somewhere.
So that corner works.
Oh, he'll have one up there and just yell
Grenade!
in Norwegian.
Ah!
Granat!
All right. Roll your 2-hit. Oh yeah, easily. Perfectly placed. Right where you wanted it. So they get to make physical saves. That one. Save, if pass, and fail. So pass, 9 damage, goes to 4 damage, kills him anyway. So he dives, but is dead, and this guy took, way more. So 2 more soldiers get exploded. Yvonne. Oh, Geralt, I guess you can move if you want to.
Trying to make him feel the impending doom.
Looks like a professional soldier who just watched a bunch of his friends die and is real concerned about making sure that he gets one of you before he goes out. Doom, I say. Yes. Sniper rifle from there? Yeah, you miss. Sniper rifle comes up, long barrel. Yeah, no, he manages to duck out of the way as the shot goes off. Caleb.
But he's distracted.
Thudunk, thudunk, thudunk. Down he goes.
I saved him for you, boss.
Thanks.
So you guys, as the shotgun burst ends, you are left in a room full of computer systems, some of which are now blown up. Right beside Caleb is a armored lock security door. Just down here is a normal door, I guess you'd call it. Just a door. And you see a bunch of like flashing lights and stuff. This room is definitely under alert.
10 C-bills, the memory core is behind the security door.
Can I inject Caleb with a shot of lift?
You go right ahead.
That's my
What does that do
heal.
again?
Gives you 1d8 heals plus my healing skill after 5 minutes.
So it's basically an adrenaline shot.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So are we still in initiative, or are we out of that now?
I'm not going to force initiative order, but I want you guys to be counting actions because it can be important. Basically, there is still definitely a sense of urgency going on. So, in the next 5 minutes, you get 11 hit points back. Caleb, just go ahead and add them.
No. That's the roll to first succession.
Oh,
Out of 2d6.
Okay,
roll.
you succeed.
That's the heal.
Ah,
All right, I will take those. Thank you.
Geralt will be looking for ways to bypass or crack the lock on the security door.
intelligence plus program hacking roll, please.
While they're doing that, can I take care of Tai?
She comes into the room once you guys say that it's secure. Okay. She's looking rough. Program plus intelligence of 10. With a couple of moments of 10. Yeah, you have physical access. A few moments of programming, and you see the light go green on the door in front of Caleb.
Ah, it's green, so I'll try to open it.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me get to the right layer. That one.
I got your guys' back.
Dink. See a short hallway with another door at the end of the hallway.
Geralt, this one's red.
Okay, that gives us Yvonne. You doing anything while Geralt and Caleb are doing that? And Denver.
Only manning the gun.
Okay. Oh, you're manning the machine gun's still active.
Nice.
Got to make sure nobody comes up behind us.
Marina, you and Dai look at each other, look at Yvonne, and then move over here.
Yep.
Denver.
I was hoping that was an atlas we could hop into.
Yeah.
I'm going to move over here.
Okay.
Apparently, I can't be in the wall.
Hold on a second. Let me remove that door. So you can pop this door open real easy. So if you wanted to head in here, there's.
Sure. I didn't realize it'd be the same room.
Yeah, it's there's some table, some lockers, seating. All right, program plus intelligence if you want to try to hack this door as well, or otherwise bypass it, Geralt. With the same answer. All right. Light goes green.
That's green. I'll try to open the door.
Door opens up. You see a pedestal with about 30 Cat5 cables flowing into it. And there's there's a bank of like a set of like 4 server racks up on a pedestal. There's a bunch of power in the back part of that area. The cables are coming in from over here. There's a set of servers, and yeah, you had enough intel. In the center of it's probably like a 6U gap with servers all around it. There is the memory core with a bunch of stuff hooked up to it.
Well, Geralt, I probably ought to leave this one to you.
Yeah, as soon as the opportunity, we'll start pulling cables to get the core out.
Okay.
We're not gonna safely shut it down.
I'll get my katana out and said, I don't know that we got that much time.
Okay. Well, okay. So Denver, Yvonne, Morena. Yvonne, I would like actually Morena and Denver as well. Give me a notice plus wisdom, please.
6.
8 and 8. Yvonne and Denver, you hear heavy footsteps on a stairwell echoing down through the door.
Boss, we got company.
I switched my sniper for my assault rifle.
Okay. Caleb and Geralt, who's attempting to get this thing out of here and how?
Geralt, I didn't say Geralt will disconnect cables. I said he would pull cables to free the core. But Caleb has katana, so maybe just point at cables to be cut.
Yeah, I think we'll work together to sever cables as quickly as possible.
Okay, so Caleb, give me force plus strength, and Geralt, give me tinker plus intelligence, please.
Fix intelligence?
Fix
Exert
intelligence. Exert plus strength. Sorry. I know which ones I mean, even if I don't say the right things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a reroll level.
Such a good skill.
There we go. A 10.
So Geralt, you with high confidence yank the power from the UPS unit that's below this thing. I'm not from the core to the UPS unit, and then you point at the data cables that should be sliced by katana, and Yeah, with an exert plus strength of 11, you slice, and lift this thing gingerly out. It's in a case, so it's a little more protected than you were led to believe, but it's also a little heavier. One person can lift it, but it's a challenge. It's like 35, 40 pounds. You can't carry it and fight unless you make a successful exert plus strength or dexterity roll each time you try to like pull a weapon and shoot it.
Geralt will exclaim, "I got the core. You clear the way."
Sounds good.
Okay.
Did you read my message? If I can prepare a shot for enemies coming through that door.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, Yvonne is ready.
All right, so Yvonne, you see a troop of guys clearing the bottom of the stairs. Pulling the trigger, could I have you roll 3d6 damage, please?
Affirmative.
That's
My bad.
that's
One
4d6. 7. All right, so the first 3 guys to hit the bottom of the stairs fall over with bullet holes in their shins and feet as suppressing fire from the machine gun does some work. That leaves an unknown... Well, no, you guys have video feeds. That leaves another 6 guys on the stairs. They look like they're the regular soldiers going up. We're back in initiative order. That would have been Yvonne. So Caleb, you're going. Let me pull some more guys out of the bin.
Does East get a free shot?
Haven't seen yet.
You haven't. Yeah, East hasn't seen him yet.
Okay.
I'm going to move and basically shout to Geralt as I do. Do you got any more of those grenades?
Got one on the hip. Grab it if you want it.
I'll grab the grenade and then move to the door and can I toss it through the door into the stairwell?
Yep.
All right, that's what I'm going to do.
All right. Which one you hit? Which location you shooting at? Which square you shooting at? There's 3 more guys, basically. Okay, you're gonna put them on the bodies of those 3 guys that Yvonne just dropped. All right. Roll to be your shoot plus d20. Here, actually, I can add a grenade to your list.
Yeah, that might help.
Not demo charge. Let me see. Grenade. Add. There. Now you should have a grenade on your list. Plus 11 to hit. Okay.
I'm a warrior. It's what I do.
Yep.
So that is a successful hit. You're gonna hit all of them. Do any of them even get a chance to live? All right. So this is yep. He gets. So he's gonna live. He's gonna live. He will not, no matter what. He's gonna live, and he will not, no matter what. So this guy is down. This guy is up. This guy's up. This guy's down. Oopsie. This guy's up. Oh, this one I did not roll for. Oh, he's down. So grenade takes out 3 of the soldiers, leaving 3 remaining. No. Okay, come on. There we go. They're gonna turn. They see Caleb and Yvonne. Caleb is got some amount of cover, but not as much as Yvonne does. A 8 is gonna miss. A 6 is gonna miss. You're thinking they just what a 22 hits for 12 points of damage.
Yeah, that one got through.
22, yeah. What's your AC? Actually, what is your AC?
16.
16. So yeah, they hit. Just sneaks a bullet past, probably grazing like a cheek. You're bleeding heavily. Bleeding heavily, but not. Well, I mean, you're 12 points of damage. It hurts real bad.
You got shot in the butt.
The other kind of cheek. Denver, you're up.
I'm going to move here. I think I can see ahead. I don't know. Is that a
This guy's?
valid line of sight? Yes.
Yeah, it's a valid line of sight, but he has cover to you. So
Okay.
still hard to
I
hit
have
him.
covered him.
Yep,
Correct.
correct.
That's okay. All right, and I'll take a shot with my shotgun. No,
I would say assault rifle at this range.
I was just gonna say at this range, probably the rifle. So
That'll hit. He goes down. Okay. Morena.
Well, since they're shooting, I'll probably peek around.
Okay.
I probably can see the one there.
Yep. I mean, if you can see it, then you can see it.
E. Yeah, they're not like okay. There's not like the little line is the stairs. It's not the wall. Or
Yeah,
something.
it's not a wall. It's an open. Well, there's a bar in the way, but basically an open staircase.
it's an open bar.
Not nearly as fun as most of them, though. Hit. Down.
I'd probably move a little bit behind Caleb
Okay.
because that's the last little bit of movement I have.
Geralt.
I'm just moving up, getting ready to run when people say it's
Okay.
safer.
Yvonne, you do not want to do any more suppressing fire because you'll hit all of your friends instead. If you can see the guy, though, you can shoot it. Try to shoot him with the.
I can barely see his head.
Okay, if that's all it takes. So it is. Here, let me add it to your sheet if I can. Oopsie, cancel.
Now that's gonna be a drop in sniper rifle.
Oh, you're gonna drop. You're gonna use your sniper rifle. Okay. That's a little more reasonable shot. Sniper rifle with a 12 though will miss.
I'm off my game today.
Gonna move or gonna stay there?
Gonna come cover Tyee.
Okay. Caleb.
Oh, it's time to run out there.
Okay.
Should get to there. Looks like it's assault rifle range, so
Yep.
I will use that.
Go for it. How the 30? Oh, natural 20. Yeah. Like perfect three bullets into the center of this guy's forehead. Which with an auto firing assault rifle, like amazingly tight. Like you fought the gun to get it that tight. All right, down he goes.
Clear.
So you guys work your way out of this room, run up 2 flights of stairs. There doesn't seem to be any further people on those 2 flights of stairs. Who's opening the door into the hallway on the main floor?
Me right now, I'll probably do that.
Okay. Morena, you peek your head around a door. I would like a physical saving throw from you, please. Good enough. You're going to take half damage. Oh, shoot. Why don't I have a grenade on this list? Add. Granada. How much damage does that do?
2d6.
2d6. Thank you. 2d6.
Are there not like different types of grenades or?
Oopsie. Oopsie. Stop it. There we go.
2d6 is just standard damage for grenade.
But he missed, so you wouldn't. Well, you'd see how many. So it rolls in a direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So D6 rolls 3. So 1, 2, 3 that way, and it rolls. Was it 1d8 meters?
1d 10 meters away.
1d10 meters away. All right. D8, D10. Still close enough. So, Morena, you take 4 points of explosive damage as a grenade bounces in front of you, but away from you, not running right next to you, and goes off. To your left, there are a couple of soldiers with assault rifles. To your right is the open door towards, or not open door, but there's the door towards the outside.
Hallway, little cubby area.
Yeah. So you may now. It is now your go.
Can I launch fire towards the group of people, but not specifically on one target? Is that a thing or not? Otherwise, I'll just take the center one.
I don't think any of the guns you have suppressing fire.
Maybe the combat rifle, but
No.
Yeah.
It does not. So shoot at a person.
yes, center one.
Okay, well, there's 2 guys, so left or right.
Left.
Left goes down. Geralt, you're like at the tail end of the thing just in front of Tai, who is panting heavily. You gonna just stay there on the stairway? 1 damage less for each point of AC over 14. Oh, yes, that does count. So, if your AC is over 14, you take some number less damage, Marina.
My AC is 17.
So 3 points less damage. So you took 4 minus 3. So you only took 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Rang your ears, and that's about it.
Yeah, no, this is no longer on this map, Geralt.
No, I'm keeping carrying the way heavy thing.
Okay.
Looking at or past Tai, asking if she wants some assistance getting her rear end into gear.
She is holding on by mere sheer willpower at this point. Yvonne, you're up.
Marina swap. Tai's looking pretty bad back here. Pop out and pop a shot.
Go for it. Hit and down. So you are now left in a open hallway with the explosion of the grenade that's full of dust and stuff. You guys still have your gas masks on. Door to the outside is to your right. There is a closed door to your left that leads deeper into the building.
I got this
Caleb will-
door covered. You guys go.
Okay.
Yep, Caleb will head to the door, and it's going down one way or another.
Exert plus strength, please.
Seriously? I bounce off the door. Great.
So Caleb bounces into the door, foiled by a door. Everybody else piles into the hallway behind him. This is round 7 or so. Round 8.
Move our characters into the hallway.
Well, there's no map.
Boss, it's a pull door, not a push.
The door does in fact open towards the inside of the building. All right, so you guys pop your head out of the building. Don't see any immediate cover. There are definitely like sirens going off now around the base that you did not hear until you heard the door. You have a it's a 1 kilometer run.
Yes, including Tai and a heavy object.
So it is not very long at all until you guys are realizing Tai cannot make a military run. She like, you know, it's one of those things where you guys move out, move across, start booking it, and she rapidly falls behind, like breathing heavily, unable to keep up.
Caleb will call a quick halt, say fireman carry, grab her, and we'll just rotate
Okay.
a minute running, minute
We
trade off somebody else.
How long did we say this run was going to take? Because we figured that out last time, like 6-7 minutes.
More like 5, I think.
Yeah, I
That's
think we
pretty fast.
figured out 5 because world record at the distance is like 2 minutes 20 or something.
So if you guys are rotating it per 5 minutes, I'm going to need. I'm assuming Geralt's going to keep the thing.
Yeah.
So Geralt, I'm going to need an exert plus 5 times 5 exert plus strength from you. And whoever is joining in on carrying Tai will need a exert plus strength from you guys.
Morena will.
Okay. You guys are looking for 8s. Otherwise, it's going to add another minute to whoever's doing it.
So right off the bat, Geralt's lagging behind.
Right. I'm going to make an assumption that you guys are sticking together, so that's an extra minute. I'm assuming you're not just going to leave Geralt behind.
Correct.
So we're at 7 minutes of running so far.
8?
8.
Wait, does it just double? That way, if you fail all of them?
Still 8 with at least one more of the original 5 to roll.
Okay. Well, because Geralt's slowing you all down, it's going to take
9?
9 minutes. All right. So, as you guys are arriving at the...
At some point during these 5 minutes, Geralt will have radioed, the lions have been awakened.
All right. As you guys are arriving at the K1, like you can see the door opening up as Sue is basically preparing the thing for you. And behind you is a fire starter at a dead sprint towards you guys. So, who was the last person to be carrying Tai?
Probably Morena.
Okay. I would like Morena and Geralt to make physical saving throws, please.
I failed.
Geralt, you duck out of the way as... How many machine guns does that thing have?
At least 2.
Thought 2.
Depends on the version, but most likely
Fire
too.
starter.
The
35.
9H has 2 of them.
So it would be a 9H. Machine gun, left torso, right torso. All right. So, I need to roll the damage on that.
How does that translate into starts with a number health?
Well, it's 2 heavy machine guns shooting at you.
Ah,
So, that's not the right one. I don't know why I load that up. All right, so that is the right one. So, question for you: would you be protecting Tai as these shots are coming in?
yes.
All right, so you take 22 points of damage, and Tai will take half of that, knocking her right the heck back out. So 22 damage to you, Morena, as you get riddled with machine gun fire from behind. Geralt, you take 11 points of damage as you manage to duck out of the way a lot of that. The arms come up. You guys get into the door. Who's the last one through the door?
Marina probably at this point.
Okay. So that's not going to be pleasant. So flamers. How many?
4 of them.
That's real unpleasant. All right, Moranis, give me physical save again, please.
Please. Oh no. Well. Happens.
So it's gonna be 4 times 12. It's gonna be 12d6. 12. Okay.
That
Is
will
it-
most likely get me down.
12d6. 37.
Gets me down. Not
So
killed, but definitely down.
well, it is heavy weapon damage. So we will roll right back around to the conversation I had with Zerder here a while back. This you got hit by anti-personnel heavy weaponry as you were ducking through the door. I'll give you a choice. I guess if you just tell me you don't want your character to die, your character will not die.
I'm fine with the chance of it dying.
Okay, so I will give you a choice. I will give you can lose Tai E as you're trying to get her in and she dies. And you make it into the door. Or you can make one more physical save and have a chance to make it through the door and have the door closed before you are killed outright by the flamer shot.
Marina will prioritize Tai, so
Okay, so prioritizing Tai E, one physical save, please. Success. So, Morena, you are currently dying inside of the room. Tai E is also dying inside the room. Denver, I'm gonna make an assumption. Well, I guess it's up to you guys. You guys are all in the now closed passenger bay. There's heavy machine gun fire and flamers and medium lasers bouncing off of the hull of this thing. Who's doing what?
Geralt is yelling, punch it, to whoever can listen and act, while he's putting the core down, scrambling to try to do anything to help the 2
Okay.
dying
our-
people.
Yep, Caleb
about our
will be
hunter
trying to
on
help the Tai E,
Okay.
searching for one of Marina's last patches, as she's obviously unable to.
How many last patches did you
Provide
have,
one.
Marina?
they're probably gonna be sticking out somewhere pretty easily because I used them and I have 20 left.
Okay, so you have 10 left because Flamer, but you still have 10 left. All right, so Caleb is going to be helping Marina or Tai E.
Tai E.
Okay.
Since it's quote unquote 10 left, but we don't know necessarily which 10 are good or whatnot, I have 2 on me as well. I assume that I'm jumping into the pilot seat, but I could certainly
Okay.
toss
So
2 on me behind so we don't have to.
all right, so Caleb gets one of Denver's 2. Who takes the other one?
I basically dropping the memory core in the safest corner possible.
All right.
And running towards Marina.
All right. So to save Tai E's life, it is a heal plus intelligence. DC is currently 7. To save Marina's life, it is heal plus intelligence. DC is currently 6. So Tai E is still dying. Okay, Yvonne's in the co-pilot seat. Marina is still dying. DC's as give me pilot plus dexterity or intelligence, Denver, as you are taking off. DC's go up by 1 for last patches. Currently 8 and 7.
You said pilot plus dex?
Or intelligence, whichever is better for you.
Question in passing. Is this a new scene?
No. This is, well, yes. All right, Denver, you punch it. You guys are currently experiencing about a G&a. 8 and 7, no, still failed.
I'm gonna use my reroll on this one
Okay.
because it getting more difficult is not gonna help.
Yep.
Right.
Nope.
So it becomes 9 and 8. Caleb, you stabilize Tai. She is no longer bleeding to death. Geralt,
Nope.
give me.
Keep getting the bad last patches.
So that was at what, 8?
Yep. Mine should be going to 9 now.
Geralt, give me a intelligence plus no check, please.
You also probably would know that I have a med kit, but I don't think it helps in this situation.
Does not.
Would Sue be able to help at this point?
Oh yeah, Sue would be able to help. So we can use hers, which is a. We'll just go off of Marina's number. What's your modifier, Marina?
+3.
All right.
Also at 3d6, but I don't think she has that, right?
No, Sue would have that.
Oh, okay.
So Marina, roll for Sue at the. We're up to 9.
Yeah, I think we're at 9.
All right, Marina is now stabilized and horrifically burned.
Yes.
I picture Geralt just uselessly trying last patches, either getting the bad one or putting them on, using them the wrong way, and Sue just shoulder checks him off the side and just does it correctly.
Right. Denver, I want you to make another piloting roll, please.
I'm assuming that the way this area is set up, we need to get into the harnesses as quick as we can to get out of the way and avoid injury.
Yeah, so you guys are going to want to get into, because Denver is now calling out for high G maneuvering. So you guys are going to want to get into the suits.
Someone who's healthy might want to get the core in there as well.
With that roll, it's enough, Denver. The ship has taken some amount of damage, and you're now punching it up to 2.5 Gs. All right. You guys getting people into armored suits. The 2 people who are down, I want exert plus. He's going to take 2 people each. Exert plus strength. So probably Geralt and Caleb.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And Yvonne and Sue will need an exert from plus strength from you 2 as well to get.
Sue for my stats?
Yeah. Use your stats.
Can you back it off just a hair, Denver?
Give me a piloting roll to back it off just a hair. The hair is backed off. Give me another round of rolling for that exert strength. Exert plus strength.
I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Fair enough.
Oh, good lord.
That's it. I give up.
What is going on?
All right.
So we got 2 7s for Tai.
Tai is now in a suit of armor, and it has locked down. Geralt and Caleb, you guys can take over for the other 2, getting Marina.
Sounds good.
All right, I need... So scramble time. There you go.
Pretty good too.
Denver, I would like a notice plus intelligence roll from you, please. 5. Okay, you don't notice.
No.
See no evil.
The rest of you get into crash protection. Yvonne, you join Denver up on the bridge and help him pilot. You guys break atmosphere at 3 Gs about the time the radar warning goes off, and you see inbound over the horizon aerospace fighters. All right, so I'm gonna need you, Yvonne. You have control of the weapons. Denver, you have control of the flying. I would like a shoot plus dexterity from you, Yvonne, and Denver. I would like a pilot plus dexterity or intelligence, whichever's better. Good enough and good enough. All right, Yvonne, these are light fighters. You managed to back a couple of them off with weapons on the K1. There was one that was way out in the lead. You managed to get it to back off far enough that you are... It's going to take it a minute for its companion to catch up, or it's going to wait for its companions to catch up. Denver, with a 10, you have pushed this thing past its nominal limits. You're up to about 4.5 Gs now, and everybody is feeling it. I would like everybody to please make a physical saving throw.
While unconscious?
Yeah.
Oh, I make it.
Geralt,
Blacking out?
you are blacking out.
I mean, I'm already blacked out.
It was whether or not you managed to... You took damage and started dying again.
Yeah.
I need to make a roll for Tai as well. She is this character sheet, physical save.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Well, good enough. So everybody in a suit hears an alert and sees their HUD go off, marking the location of Tai's suit. And it lists a medical emergency, but emergency procedure successful. Patient stable.
So the suits can stabilize?
Yes.
Oh.
You guys may not have known that.
Yeah, no.
Elementals are pretty BA.
All right. So you guys are pulling 4.5 Gs. It was 4 hours at 1 G out here, from what I remember, right?
Yep.
This thing cannot tolerate that for that long. Denver, I want a piloting roll from you to see how long you can push this ship before you know you have to back off. And Geralt, you gave the meet us at acceleration thing, right?
I was just typing what I imagined happening. He did it in the short band for Sue while
Right.
around, and I'm picturing the lions. Yeah.
Right. So you've let the ship know that you guys are high burning it out of here and want to pick up, not just meeting them in silence. All right.
Whether someone else would try to finish that radio call on the wider band, or expecting Alexandra to guess on the lions is up to themselves.
Caleb will retransmit it.
Right. you guys do not get a confirmation because radio silence is a thing. So you don't know if she heard it or not. Notice plus wisdom from Yvonne, please. Denver, you push this ship like right to the edge. You're 10 minutes out from your likely rendezvous point if the message got through. And you back it down to safe thrust or max thrust in this thing. I think it's 3 Gs.
Yeah, max is 3, nominal is 2.
Yeah, so you back this thing down to its 3G max thrust, which of course means now that the squadron of aerospace fighters that is following you is now catching back up as they burn to try to catch you. Okay, well, Yvonne had to take a quick bio break. So Denver, you get to roll the notice plus wisdom.
I think I missed it. Did we decide how long we were burning at 4Gs?
From atmosphere, basically from when you left the atmosphere to about 10 minutes until when you think you can meet the ship.
So say about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's pretty long.
At 4Gs, that's an eternity. Be
Good that I
glad.
don't notice anything.
Well, yeah, you're out. Tai is out. Notice plus wisdom at 8, good enough. Denver, you see the Daedalus burning on an intercept course. You and the Daedalus and the fighters are all gonna make friends with each other right about the same moment.
Not great.
Geralt, you wake back up about the time that the G forces drop from 3 to about 1.5 as Denver tries to match intercept the Daedalus, and the Daedalus can only thrust about 1.5 Gs. So you unblack out.
Well, the Daedalus would provide us cover, so we don't necessarily. Would we want to match speed, or would we want to overshoot a little bit and let the Daedalus engage?
She's not in fighting trim. This is run.
Okay, never mind then.
All right. Daedalus can burn 2.5 Gs. Oh, so you don't wake up because the K1 drops to about 2.5 Gs. So you remain out.
Which is fine. I just wanted to point out the fact that the Daedalus on his max burn is 2.5 Gs.
All right, so thinking about orbital mechanics as well as I do, you have a lot of velocity in excess of what the Daedalus has, but the Daedalus is burning heavily. I will give you the choice, Denver. You can either... It will be easier if you overshoot the Daedalus and then thrust back in. Basically, the Daedalus maintains velocity or acceleration, not velocity. It maintains acceleration. You overshoot and thrust back in is a little safer in the making the actual landing and a little more dangerous in the getting shot by the 4... What would it be? They'd be heavy fighters at this point. Nope, not that guy. Nope. It is Shlogars. Oh, there's one Shlogar and 3 Shallones.
Not Shlogar enough.
So, basically, you can have the hard roll and go directly in, or have the easy roll, and you and the Daedalus are going to get shot. Well, the Daedalus is going to get shot anyway. But,
What kind of rolls would that be that they'd be making against us? Is that as a player? Can you tell me that, or would I inherently know that? How much the risk factor of the incoming fire?
The 3 Shallones, if they get lucky, can completely destroy the K1 in a single pass. The Shlogar can't. It's not a lot of damage. But the Shallones have 3. No, you took a little bit of damage. They would have to get lucky to kill you outright, but they could do it.
SRMs, medium lasers, large lasers, and LRMs.
LRM-20.
Yeah.
They would have to. Yeah, they would have to all focus on you alone, and get lucky to kill the K1.
All 3 would have to be lucky, or
As a unit, they'd have to get lucky.
So it's not like a single one getting lucky is sufficient. It would take multiple of them.
Take multiple of them, yes. Because you have 60 armor per arc, and each one of them can do about 60 damage.
okay. I'll take the incoming fire and
Okay.
and make for a safer landing.
Okay. I would like a piloting plus dexterity from you, please. DC is 10. I'm gonna need 3 of these rolls.
And that's the easier roll?
That's the easier roll. The DC was a 12 on the other one, so it's fine either way. But yeah, all right. So 2 of the Shallones shoot at the K1, and 1 of them shoots at the Daedalus, and the Shlogar also shoots at the Daedalus. All right, so their damage doesn't matter very much. The 2 Shallones.
Daedalus 2 armored.
All right, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, well, all but the last large laser hit. 7 and 12. So we had most of the missiles hit. All right, so arc location is going to be on a D6. 5 and a 2, so different arcs. So the nose of the K1 takes the nose of the K1 takes all but 2 points of armor's damage, and the 2 the nose is 1 2 3 4 5. So 2, the left... Sorry, no, I'm wrong. The nose takes all but 10 points of armor damage. The left arc takes all but 2 points of armor damage. That exceeds armor threshold. We have a critical chance with a 5. Does not do any critical damage. So the K1 rocks heavily as it takes a whole lot of fire, and you duck the thing deftly into the armored light craft bay on the side of the Daedalus, and the doors close. Yeah. You guys get over your internal radio to the ship as the K1 locks into place. Prepare for emergency jump. Prepare for emergency jump. All hands brace for impact. I would like somebody to make... So you guys immediately feel the gravity go away as the acceleration kills as they go to jump. There is a chance for misjump because there's fighters not associated with the ship currently flying around the ship. I need somebody to make a 2d6 plus 1 roll for Alexandra jumping this thing.
Not it.
Not it.
Should I?
I don't know, East. I think Denver should.
It's done. We
It's
got
done.
an 8.
You got an 8. I believe that's good enough. All right, so there's rules for jumping in this book. I don't remember what it's called. Nope. It's not called jumping, unfortunately. Oh, there's got to be an index. Ah, it's like drive spike or something like that. Services, shields, shock, skills. Starships, building, defenses, fitting holes, modifying, travel, 110 to 111. There we go. 9, space travel, spike drills, there we go. Base difficulty 7, exceeded that. Okay, with an 8, you guys have a normal transition, and you arrive at the probably zenith jump point to New Bergen. New Bergen. Yeah, Geralt wakes up just in time for brace for impact. So yeah, you guys are now completely calm. No, like you can hear the announcement come on. Prepare for microgravity. The whole ship is quiet. You guys are still loaded into your suits, with the exception of Denver and Yvonne.
Probably need some transportation to the med bay.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're still in the suits. We still don't really even want to let the crew know about them any more than we have to. So we'll probably want to get Tai and Marina out of the suits and onto stretchers outside the K1.
Okay.
Before calling for meds, medicos.
Geralt is just what now, who now, where?
When Geralt pops his helmet open, he's looking real dizzy. Takes him a few minutes to recover. But with Sue's help, you guys are able to get Yvonne and Tai out of the thing. Marina and Tai, sorry. Marina and Tai out of the thing. As soon as
Caleb will
go ahead.
Once they get on the stretchers, Caleb will go over, take a look at them. The adrenaline's done, and he'll just sort of fold up on the deck.
Yeah, that completely tracks. Couple minutes later, for Geralt and Caleb to kind of recover themselves, medtechs get into the bay, get the stretchers, start hauling them up to the bridge med deck. Leaving Geralt, Caleb, Denver, and Yvonne around the K1, which looks shredded. Like the left arc is, you can see holes internal to the ship. You swear you don't know how the thing maintained atmosphere.
Caleb will look over at Yvonne and say, "Did Denver let you drive?"
Negatory, sir. In fact, I actually think we should nominate his new nickname to be Flyboy.
Well done, Denver. I don't know how you kept it together.
Geralt will look at the shuttle. Look at the with the crew gone. Open the hatch and pull out the memory core and say, if rumors are to be believed, that damage might be a lot easier to fix with the data on this thing holding the heavy data bank in his hands.
Let's get that up to the bridge and see if we can make use of it, even now.
As I exit the shuttle, I pat the helm and say, "Thanks, babe. I knew you could hold it together for me."
There's a audible hiss as something decompresses. As some piece of battle damage just lets go.
Anyone want to grab a handle? I ran a kilometer with this thing. I'd rather not run anymore.
Your knees are wet jelly from both the G's and the running. Actually, all of your knees are wet jelly after that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Caleb's at half hit points. He's not exactly feeling super either. But I'll grab a handle and we'll make our way up to the bridge.
All right. You guys get to the bridge about the time there's a ping warning of rotational acceleration, and Alexander's like, prepare for deploy of mainsail. Or well, only sail.
Okay, Geralt will just lie down on the floor.
You get an eyebrow from Alexander, but she continues the process. There's a few Einherjar on the bridge, helping out, doing various tasks. Alexander looks over to you guys as you walk in with the thing and goes, successful mission?
It's about what I expected. So, yeah. I think we'll debrief here in about, I don't know, 3 years, Geralt. Does that sound good?
Make it 3.5 and I'll agree.
All right. I'll say 2 hours from now. Say, what's that, 1,300 hours?
Yeah, sure. Are did Mariko and Morena going to be okay? Because they came through the bridge
I sure
on
hope
stretchers.
so. I think it's good that Sue was there, and I don't think I'm going to let Geralt touch the wear a med badge. We'll just say that.
I second that notion.
All right.
All in favor?
For that matter, I think I'm going to make my way back to the med bay. We'll see y'all in a couple hours.
All right, so you work your way back to the med bay. Sue and like 4 med techs are in emergency surgery on Morena, trying to save her skin, essentially. There is like 2nd and 3rd degree burns over her back. So there's emergency surgery going on over there. But like they have very high-tech looking like med gel that they're pulling out of places and applying to Morena. Sue looks over at you, Caleb, and goes, Morena's gonna live. I'm not sure she's gonna be super happy for a couple months, but she's gonna live. I don't expect a bunch. Thankfully, the burns are mostly to her backside, so she probably won't have a ton of dysphoria, but we don't know until we know how bad the scars are, until she can see herself. Burn scars are very hard on people.
Well, do what you can for her, Doc. I mean, she saved Tai. There ain't no doubt about that. Speaking of which, how's Tai doing?
She's got 6 through and throughs, to her torso. We have her stable, but she looks down at Morena. I'm the only surgeon right now, and Mariko's going to have to wait for a bit until I can get Morena on the road to recovery. She's stable, but I really there are some shots through her guts that I want to that we're going to need to fix before she goes septic. So I've got about 12 hours. And she looks back.
Don't let me keep you, Doc.
And she looks back at Morena, and I've got about 12 hours. All right. What's everybody else doing? You're not being ignored, Caleb, but you're being ignored.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit here on this gurney and I'll sort of kick my legs up and just sort of not quite pass out, but mostly out.
Give me a heal plus intelligence. Oh, real good. You find the good drugs, you read the package and figure out the correct dosage of the good drugs. And 5 minutes later, the pain that you're feeling, because you have like a thing on your cheek that should be stitched up, but has a patch over it that is currently keeping it from like bleeding too badly. And you've got heavy, deep bruises on several places from bullets. But you find the drugs that can help you sleep when you're in this much pain. You take them, but not too many of them. Lay down, and you are out for the next probably 8 hours. You're going to miss that debrief.
That's okay. I wasn't the only one there.
All right. Everybody else, what you up to?
Geralt will ask Alexandra 2 questions. 1, have we stopped spinning yet? And 2, is there a 400-volt outlet somewhere? I'm just making up a voltage to approximate the voltage needed for the memory core.
Yeah, that's a reasonable computer voltage for server type equipment. She goes, well, we stopped spinning about 15 minutes ago. We're back to standard micro G. And yeah, there's a bunch of various outlets in the oh shoot, what would be the proper term? It's not the ready room. It technically the ready room is this room. It is the conference room.
Yeah, anyway. I'll just grab the memory core, ask to the air for some sort of assortment of networking cabling to be brought into the room and half float my way over.
Wasn't it ancient tech too, the cabling?
Well, the cables hooked up to this thing were like standard Cat 5e. There were just a whole lot of them.
Like normal for that age.
Normal for your guys' time. The internal, like, looks like the reason this thing's so heavy is there is a custom set of cables from a network switch attached to the inside of this case to, like, they have the network switch that's got its guts opened up and a custom cable from a bunch of points on that thing to the back of this memory core. And then those cables from that network switch are what went out to the rest of the thing.
That makes sense.
So if I just, as an aside, if Geralt notices the when he finally settles down, notices the hack job of the networking, we'll probably take a picture of the plug on the proper connector in the core, send over to Alexandra. Do we have one of these?
She comes over to the ready room because it's like she doesn't need to be on the bridge full time right now, and she, like, over here there's a computer station and stuff, and she pops open a drawer and there are connectors here for that connection.
Oh, neat. Thank you, and I will plug in and see if I can figure out heads or tails out of the security system of that core.
So, as you plug in the core, the room speakers speak up and say, Helm memory core connected to Daedalus. Would you like...
No effect.
Oh, are you guys not hearing the...
Nope, you don't have the effect going. Sorry.
Oh, right. I know why. Hold on. There we go.
I'll put the voice on Discord.
No, I have to actually turn the voice changer on.
That might help.
All right.
Memory core from Castle Bryan on Helm, now connected to Daedalus.
Ooh, neat. Ship talks again. Just Geralt will start flipping through for 1 medical tech and 2 just general skim the rest. And yeah, that's what Geralt will be doing.
I would like you to make a program plus intelligence roll, please.
An 11?
All right. So you are able to find, like, this thing has an extensive, deep well of knowledge. And there's also a option that has pinged up on screen as you're starting to scroll through stuff. And that option says something along the lines of restore Daedalus functionality Y/N.
Alexandra? What do you think this might mean?
Hold, please. She again leaves the bridge and comes into the room. And she looks at you for a very long time and says, the Daedalus comes with a lot of automated systems. The creators of this ship decided that not all of the automated systems should always be used. And so the system restoration that you're looking at there will make this ship easier to fly, easier to fight, cheaper to run. But our ancestors turned those systems off for a reason, and I don't know what that reason is. It could be simply they turned it off because they wanted to make sure that there were enough crew with enough jobs and enough knowledge of the ship to keep it running under heavy damage. Or it could be that there's a little more intelligence in that artificial intelligence than we know about.
Roger, barricade this door. He walks off looking for Caleb.
All right. So you walk off looking for Caleb. Denver and Yvonne. You guys are on the... Well, I guess you're not... don't necessarily have to be on the bridge, but... It's been about a half an hour since you guys got to the bridge. What have you guys been doing?
Denver's been dozing.
Back at your quarters? Or on a chair on the bridge?
On chair on the bridge.
Okay. So nobody's bothering you. Did you take any damage in the fight?
I did take 3 damage from I think it was a grenade. No,
Okay.
the suppressing fire machine gun.
So you have a nice bruise like on an arm that's swelling up nicely. But everybody's leaving you alone because you're grimy, grotty, and you look like you need the sleep. Yvonne?
Alexandra, ma'am, permission to return to quarters.
Go right ahead. I think Caleb wanted a debrief in about 2 hours.
Affirmative, ma'am. I should be clean by then.
Okay. So you head back to your quarters with thoughts of being on the bridge in 2 hours. So about 2 hours have gone by. You're getting back on the bridge as Geralt and Alexandra are walking out of the. We're gonna call it the ready room because that's easy. And Alexandra keys the door to lock. Denver, you're still sleeping.
Well, let's go get in there and check on how everybody else is doing. See if Sue needs any help.
Okay. You guys head back to the med bay. You find Sue into her probably now second hour of surgery on Morena. There are 2 med techs who delivered the 2 of you, who are now over checking on Mariko. There are 2 more med techs acting as surgical hands for Sue. She doesn't even acknowledge you guys as entering, and you see Caleb passed out on a bed. He now has gained an IV that looks like it's just saline solution of just water,
Salt water to just bolster the plasma, I believe.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Because he lost some blood, so give him some salt water to help maintain homeostasis.
Geralt will try once to rouse Caleb.
Caleb, give me 2d6.
All right.
A 10. You are roused by Geralt. You're feeling heavily drugged. Like, I don't know if you've ever had like really high dose morphine, but that like very fuzzy, unfocused. But you do see that you have an IV in one arm and a Geralt over your other arm, like shaking you awake.
I'll say, hey, Ernestine, what's up?
Geralt will just look at him. Sorry to disturb you, and turn around and walk away.
Okay.
And out goes Caleb.
We'll turn to Yvonne. Debrief's been postponed. Check back in 6 hours.
Yay!
And
Lays down on a bed.
Geralt's gonna stumble to his own chambers and just slump on his own bed.
All right. 16 hours later, Denver, you have gotten back to your own room. You're not sure if somebody carried you, but somebody got you there. You are in clean, fresh clothes. Your weapons and armor and everything have been piled in the corner of your room. You're waking up to somebody set an alarm. It is. Let me see. We're gonna say it's probably 0800 the next day. Or no, it's probably later than that. It's like 1000 the next day. And you are relatively comfortable in your bed, although it's always weird sleeping. Well, no, you're used to it. Never mind. It's normal sleeping for you in Micro G. This is home for you.
I'm going to get up and hit the mess for some fresh coffee before heading in for the briefing.
All right. So you head into the mess. It is currently feeding time. You get yourself in the line for some zero G soup and a sandwich. Find a place to park yourself. About the time you see Yvonne floating into the room as well. The smell of coffee in this room is strong.
Why does nobody else on this ship like tea?
There's hot water and instant tea if you really want it.
Nah, I brought my own.
All right, Yvonne,
You brought your insanity.
Did you take damage? Did you take damage,
Yep.
Yvonne?
5 points.
All right, Denver. Yvonne has got a real nice 12 hours after you get a bruise. That whole mottled color, and it's crawling up her neck from her left chest. You can see.
I comment that she was a little sloppy with the eyeshadow this morning.
I was going for that one-shouldered look.
All right, you guys. Yvonne gets her tea, and Geralt, you find that it's mess time, and you head in as well, seeing Yvonne and Denver already there.
Evening.
It's 10 a.m.
Might as well be midnight for Geralt.
Fair enough.
Didn't check his watch. He just got up and went to see if there was food.
10, so that means evening, right?
Yeah. Evening.
Couldn't see the sun from the port's windows on the ship, so he figured it was evening.
Did you get any sleep?
Maybe. Jeez. Things hurt when they hit your armor. Ow.
Yeah, tell me about it. Look at my shoulder.
By the way, Geralt's got cuts, bruises. He got hit reasonably hard
Right.
in the battle. Even with the heal from overnight, he's still very bruised and battered.
Yeah, you guys heal your level overnight, so whatever that is. So Yvonne and Denver, I think that brings you back up to full. Caleb,
Affirmative.
not so much.
No, I still got a couple of days at a minimum before I'm feeling tip top.
Marina, you're going to be out for
Yeah.
but you can. Well, we'll get there. Okay.
Geralt will try to source the best possible cup of coffee, which is terrible in his taste buds.
There's no planetary coffee. It's all 25, 30-year-old freeze dried.
Yeah, well, it's coffee. Just find the biggest mug and bring it towards the bridge.
All right.
I guess he'd ask a passing by crew member what the time was at some point and be utterly shocked that it was 10 a.m., not 10 p.m.
Right. Yeah, so you get informed it's 10 a.m. It's currently probably actually it'd be first watch right now. So main crew's on the bridge, including Alexandra. You guys head up to the bridge because that's the direction of Caleb and Morena, as well as anybody who might know anything. As you walk onto the bridge, you see there's a repair crew working on getting this door. The old door has been cut out, and somebody is currently working on like prepping the space for the new door to be welded into place. They do not appreciate it when Yvonne just walks right through their work area and heads into the bridge. But they don't say anything other than just give her a look. You guys head back to the med bay. You find Sue in surgery on Mariko. There are completely different med techs working with her. She is looking like her hair is unkempt, more so than you've ever seen of it from her. And she is currently basically elbow deep inside of Mariko. Looks like she is tending to the bullet holes that she has. Caleb is awake and sitting up in the bed that he is in. Morena is asleep, but sleeping comfortably, you're thinking, on her face. Like there are just huge sections of her back that are covered in some sort of thick green gel. And very carefully, she doesn't have like any clothing covering any part of the burned skin. And yeah, you guys walk in to find Caleb sitting up and Sue currently in surgery as continuing.
Geralt will pipe up, just say, "Commander, ready room if you please," and turn around and walk to the ready room.
Caleb will get up off the bed, pause a moment to catch his balance, and then follow.
While I have the opportunity for mischief, Denver will grab a magic marker and write on Marina's still pristine butt. At least my butt still looks good.
It's there. All right. Everybody going to the ready room with the exception of Marina?
Passing the bridge, Geralt will exclaim, "Alexandra, would you mind joining us, if you please?" Keep walking and unlocking the door.
All right, Alexandra joins you on the bridge. Caleb, you're feeling clear, but definitely you can tell that you are on something. Like your thought processes don't feel slow, but you can definitely tell that you're on some sort of pain suppression. And you see something written on the monitor over in the corner of the room. You see the memory core stripped of its outer housing on the desk, strapped or like latched to the desk. And there is a heavy duty cable, heavy duty like power cable, and then a like broad ribbon cable, that are attached to the back of the thing. And it is...
Geralt, I thought you were going to hook that thing up. Where's all the other wires?
Well, the neat thing about pre-Exodus thing tech is that if you get it into pre-Exodus tech, connection is rather easy.
There's just a pile of electronics on the floor.
Like 4 different switches that's been mangled with the still cut cables hanging off them. Alexandra, if you please, any guesses as to the extent of activating the Daedalus's operational capacity?
She looks at the rest of you. As I was explaining to Geralt when he first pulled me in for this, the creators of this ship had a lot more automation than we currently have on this ship. At some point, before I came along, they decided that automation should be removed, and removed in such a way that it could not be easily restored. What you're seeing right now is the memory core, the what you call it, Helm memory core, obviously still has the programs for that automation on it, and is offering us the opportunity to restore that functionality to this ship. What I can't tell you is why, at least not without looking deeper into this memory core, and if it has data from the time maybe back when this ship was designed. But if you decide to activate it, she'll be easier to fly, she'll be cheaper to fly, she'll be more adept in battle, and generally more capable than she is now. The problem is, I don't know. I don't know if it's safe. It's obviously safer from a combat perspective, at least at the short term, if we restore this functionality. But from the long term perspective, humankind and AI, I don't even know if this isn't true AI, honestly. It's up to you, Commander. What did actually use your rank? Is it Commander? No, Commodore. No.
Colonel.
Colonel. It's up to you, Colonel. If you choose to do it or not, I'll go with your lead. But if we do restore the functionality, I cannot 100% guarantee that if something goes wrong, we can prevent it from continuing to go wrong forever.
You know, I don't see any reason we have to do this right now. Let's not shoot our golden goose in the head. Let's leave things as we are until we know more.
She nods.
We answer no and ask the core itself as to what all that would entail.
Probably. I don't know. This is
a more verbose answer as to what it expects to turn on.
There might be a problem with answering no, which is why I didn't do anything. This might be the one chance we have to answer. I'm not sure. It could pop up anytime we plug it in, but this could potentially be the one single time we have to answer that question. Maybe just disconnecting it would just not flag that as answered. Actually, it probably would, but then we'd be looking at how do we look at the core and ask it.
You know, I really don't want to be floating on a derelict. And I just we can crew the Daedalus up, and it's already going to be better than anything else out there.
Alexander looks dead serious at you, Caleb, and goes, "It's not a derelict that I would worry about."
Geralt will pipe back in and say, with Alexandra saying that it's not the fact that the ship might die and not work. It's the fact that if AI is as awake as one would think, it might go rogue, just start blasting planets.
It might decide that we are not the true sons of Karinsky and decide that this ship needs to be purged of its current occupants.
So you guys are doing a really good job of making me change my mind here. Where's that no key? Let's push it now. This seems pretty dead simple to me.
Alexander walks over, hits N on the keyboard, and the scene clear, the dialog box clears, and back to the main search algorithm on this thing. So it's a white page with a bar near the top that says, "Am I feeling lucky?" with one button below it.
Right. That was thing 1. Now, you said something about debrief, what seems to be 18 hours ago. Yay.
Yeah, let's get everybody that's mobile and Alexandria and boy, this seems as good a place as any. Is this room big enough?
Well, we're all here, I thought.
Oh, right. All right. Let's start with Alexandria. How did we come out of the hasty exit?
Well, the ship came through just fine. There were no complications to the jump. There is evidence that the 4 fighter craft that were within the vicinity of the ship when we jumped were not sufficiently clear of the ship. So, pretty sure
they were Curitans.
I'm pretty sure that we downed the 4 aerospace fighters when we jumped. I doubt there's anything left to look at. Probably for the best, because if the ships were completely destroyed, then the combat recorders on them wouldn't be recoverable.
So we might not have given away the capabilities of the Daedalus yet, is what you're saying?
Somebody, I mean, there probably would have been, because there were drop ships pushing out from the planet behind it. Nobody would have had a real good view. Somebody could tell that this is a jump ship, whether or not they knew they could find out it's a warship or not. Probably not. This thing's about the same size as a. Well, no, it's bigger, but it's about the same length as a invader, I think. Oh, wrong book. Excuse me, I have a jump ship to look up. Do.
About 200 meters longer than an invader.
Yeah, from the from the capabilities you guys have told me about and I've researched for visual and whatever scanning, they could just believe that this was an invader that was acting weird. Who knows?
Good enough. Let's see. Morena, how's our medic? Denver, where? Can you give me a casualty report?
Denver?
Denver may be AFK.
All right. Well,
I
let's
think
see.
I figured it out. The cat was sitting on my push to mute button.
Ah. Nice.
So yeah, Denver rattles off the casualty report.
From what you know, Denver, Morena came through surgery okay. She will recover. She will be up and moving in about 2 weeks. Doctor has prescribed low G, 0G, basically bed rest for 2 weeks to give her skin a chance to recover. And then she will be back up and in fighting trim in Well, it depends on how quickly she heals, basically. But she's got 2 weeks of low G bed rest. Mariko was still in surgery when you guys came into this room, but Sue was sounding hopeful as she basically left surgery on Morena and started surgery on Mariko. She was sounding hopeful, but she's got another 3 to 4 hours of surgery if everything goes right. She is now, by your calculating, Caleb, Sue has been in surgery for 18, 19 hours. And been awake for 5.
30?
Yeah, about 30.
We need more surgeons.
No doubt on that. All right, well, there's nothing we can do about it right now. Yvonne, do you know what our toll on equipment was?
I'm pretty sure that K1's just about had it.
So you with just a quick look up, give me intelligence plus fix, Yvonne. Seven. Good enough. So the K1 is repairable, but you would not recommend planetary landing with it. The Daedalus's armor was slightly scuffed. And because Denver was a really good pilot, there was no damage to the ship or the K1 from the high energy landing. Like, perfect landing, essentially. But yeah, the K1's got tens of thousands of C-bills worth of armor damage to repair, if nothing else. Yeah, probably. Lost about 90 points of armor.
All right, well, I think that's probably as good as we could have hoped for. Yvonne, can you see to getting the armor suits replaced and not under prying eyes?
Affirmative.
All right. As far as the mission itself, this is going to be mostly for Alexandria, since the rest of us were there. We got in. Something happened, and they saw through our stealth, but didn't help them too much. We cleared the room, cut the cords, hiked out. Morena helped Mariko, and I don't think she would have made it without that. We need to find some way to pin an award on her. And yeah, you see the result, so I'd call it a success.
I'll fire off a message to the Lyrans about the success of the mission. I think they'll probably hear it through the grapevine, but might as well just send them a confirmation directly.
Sounds like a good plan. Geralt, what have you found out with the memory core?
Well, it holds a lot of, and I do mean a lot of information. Search bar there gives you like 300,000 results on the most basic terms and 1,000 on the technical ones.
All right, we're gonna have to find a way to make use of that. What else do we need to go over?
In my search for figuring out the database tab restrictions I incorporated, I did tell you about that before we left.
Yep.
I found extensive sensor data that I haven't gone through yet about this ship's time in the Lost Hope system.
Lost Hope?
Yeah, where we found the thing.
That was the black hole I was in, along with, she kind of waves her hand.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, it's not like I've forgotten that place, but why do we care about sensor data from there?
I'll just pull up the raw data, which probably is just a bunch of blips of derelicts.
So, Caleb, the raw data that Geralt pulls up, so there is a screen on this wall over here that you guys can all look at. The raw data looks like a pile of numbers. But Denver, you're able to like get it into a visual form. So what you see listed, Caleb, is no fewer than 10 jump ships that are outside of the range of the black hole's gravity field. Basically, you could jump.
They're in a
from
stable orbit.
They're not in stable orbits. They are in positions such that you could jump away from their location, if that makes sense. They are not so close to the black hole to prevent you from jumping away. There are at least a dozen more that are very close to the black hole, and then the data becomes real bad as there's a whole lot of radiation the closer you get to the black hole itself. There's at least one Star-Lord. Let's see.
Help me remember what's a Star-Lord.
The crew quarters of the massive Star-Lord class jump ship are amongst the most luxurious of any vessel. Star-Lord is basically a crew jump ship with
6 dropship capacity.
Yep, 6 dropship capacity. Let's see what else. There's at least 3 invaders. There's let's see, Star-Lord, 3 invaders, and 6 merchants. There are between the 10 jump ships, there are at least twice that in drop ships. All of these ships read as no active drive signatures, no active life support, no active generators, fusion generators, fusion engines, but
no power signatures.
Yeah, no power radiation. They are in decaying orbit, but it's hard to know how long. Well, no, you would have really good sensor data because the thing was there for 25 years. Most of these ships have been there as long or longer than the Daedalus was there, but the Star-Lord is newer. It came in about 15 years ago. So the Daedalus recorded its arrival, marked it as having misjumped, and then just noted position.
So you're saying that's all just hanging out there waiting for someone to come take it?
Yes. Although, to be fair, there is one glaring problem and one not so glaring problem. The glaring problem is, and he will pull up an orbital chart if such thing exists, of the Lost Hub system and the nadir and the jump points being in the direct expulsion cones.
Yes.
Real dangerous.
So, you guys thought the radiation was bad where you were at. You were outside of the main radiation spew from the poles of this black hole. The standard jump points are well within them and would take, well, it's a black hole, probably several days of burning to get to any other ship that's in system.
So if the jump points are in those cones of death, I mean, we can't go back there.
Denver, could I get a pilot plus intelligence, please? Holy buckets, Batman. You are confident that you can find a pirate point that isn't in the death zone. Please take a plus with boxcars +1 to planning that jump point. Just make a note of it if it does come up. But you're confident that you could get the ship to not the zenith or nadir points, but it's risky. And Alexandra pipes up. There's reason that even the most desperate of pirates don't use black holes as way stations. Things go to black hole systems. They don't tend to come away unless you get real lucky.
Well, I mean, we've got this laser ion battery thing, don't we?
Lithium fusion battery, yes.
That's what I said.
Yes, technically. We can if we are fully charged, can jump to the system and then get a jump away. We can basically get there and back.
And therein lies the not so critical obstacle to this idea. Geralt will swipe over and show the outpost system. This thing is currently Curitan controlled, although they are in open rebellion. As of intel I got before I joined you guys.
Wonder if they need any, if they've got any money for some mercenaries.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and fade out from today's session. Thank you to the players for playing. Thank you to everybody for watching. It has been great having you here. We'll be back again in 2 weeks for another session of Battletech Tabletop RPG. I hope to see you all then. Thank you, everybody, for watching. It's been great having you here. Bye.